Hey everyone, how you doing? My name is Timothy, and I would like to do a topic on apartment life. More different than van life. Yeah, more different from van life. I've been watching videos of people living in their vans here on YouTube. I don't know how they can do it, but they're doing it. Their vans are pretty awesome the way I've seen them. Pretty awesome. So kind of like they're living off the grid. But still dependent on things. Still dependent on things. But that's what they can afford only on living in a van. But the only thing I can't figure out is how can they afford on the gas and running their vehicle all the time? And you know, where do they park when they need to sleep somewhere? I know sometimes, you know, the police would come up to your vehicle and knock at your window or vehicle to say, hey, you gotta go somewhere else, you can't park here, and this and that. In an apartment, you don't have to worry about that, people. Really don't. You don't have to worry about that whatsoever. Yeah, whatsoever. And you know, yeah, you don't have to pay rent and everything for living in a van, but yes, you do have to pay rent for living in an apartment. You know, and other things is, you know, what if you want a company to come over and enjoy being with you? You know, I'm sure they're not going to come to your van and stuff. You know, in an apartment, you can have company come and everything else, and in a van, you know, you just don't have the kind of a bed like you can in an apartment, where you can have like a big king-size bed to sleep in. A cozy king-size bed, where you got only these small little beds in your van and everything. I just don't understand how they can do it, but they're doing it. And they're doing it. And they get to travel anywhere they want to and that. And yeah, you could still travel if you live in an apartment. Yeah, you can still travel for living in an apartment. And you still can go to work if you're living in an apartment or living in a van. But I'd rather take apartment life than living in a van. I really would. I really would. Yeah, I really would. You know, how many of you have ever thought about just getting out of van life and moving into an apartment? Drop a comment, let me know. I'd like to hear from a lot of you. Or would any of you like to live out in the van and experience that life? I'd like to hear from you also on that. I'd like to hear from a lot of you on there that. But yeah, I'd rather take apartment life than living in a van. Because it's wear and tear on your vehicle. Yeah, it is a wear and tear on your vehicle. And it is too. You know, going back and forth, this and that, that and this, and it's like, what if your van breaks down? Or it needs to be in the shop? Where are you going to sleep at? I don't understand that from a lot of them. They don't haven't really talked about that. Maybe some of you people that are living in your van can talk about that. You know, if your van ever needs to be in a shop, you know, where you're going to stay at. Because you're going to be missing your van. I know you can't sleep inside your van while it's at the shop. Well, you know, that's curious. Yeah, you know, if you know anybody that lives in their van and everything, and what do they do when they have to get it fixed and their vehicle, their van is in the shop? Maybe somebody can explain that to me. On what do you do? Yeah, what do you do? We're in an apartment, you know, you could go back to your apartment and stay there until your van is ready. Yeah, until your vehicle's ready, but and things like that. I don't know if you're ever go to like a motel and stay if your vehicle's getting fixed at a shop or anything, but yeah, I'd like to hear from a lot of you that are van life people out there. You know, how do you do it? You know, or do you stay with a friend? Yeah. And do you ever think about getting out of van life and going back into apartment living? You know, or house living. Drop your comments. I'd like to hear from a lot of you. Yeah, but yeah, I'd rather be in an apartment than living in my van. Because, you know, it is wear and tear on your vehicle. It is. Honest to God, Pete's, it is. Where you don't have to worry about driving around in your apartment. It's not wear and tear on no apartment. Where it's wear and tear on your vehicle. Yeah. But yeah, you know, do you ever see that expensive things happening on you? Drop a comment, let me know. But yeah, because, you know, I enjoy watching the videos out here on YouTube, and I watched a couple of them, about 3 people so far. A woman that lives in her van, and then 2 other guys I watched, and but they got some awesome things in these vans. They really did. They really do. But yeah, and don't know how they do it, but they do it. And they do it. And I'm proud for them. Yeah, I'm proud for them. I know I watched one today, and he was talking about that, you know, van life is much better than living in an apartment. Well, he used to live in an apartment, he said, but one thing he doesn't have to worry about is paying rent to a landlord and keeping up their mortgage and all this and that. Well, you know how people supposed to live. You know, how are people supposed to live and keep up with things? Yeah. And, you know, how do you do it? You know, are you afraid that your van's going to break down someday and you can't? Then you're going to have to go out and buy another van? Because it is wear and tear on your vehicle. If that person is ever watching. Yeah, it is all wear and tear on your vehicle. But yeah, let me know. Leave a comment. How do you all do it? You know, are you afraid that, you know, it's going to be wear and tear and then you have to get rid of your van and go out and find another one? I'd like to hear from a lot of you out there how you all do it. Yeah, how you all do it. How y'all can afford paying for gas and running your vehicles all the time. Because I've seen that you guys got some rigged up things. Yeah, rigged up things. And your vans. They're pretty awesome. Yeah, give them you're all a thumbs up on that. Yeah, but guess we're all happy on what we do. But I'd rather live in an apartment than living in a van. That's my life. That's my life. Well, everyone, I hope you enjoyed this little video I did on apartment life, and give it a big thumbs up if you really enjoyed it. And please give her a big thumbs up. And give her a big thumbs up. And if you're new, please hit that little red subscribe button down below. Yeah, hit that little red subscribe button down below. Right there, or right over there. Yeah, and share this video with your family and friends. I would really appreciate that also. Please do that for me. Again, y'all take it easy and have a good one. And I'll be talking to you real soon.